My presentation is about the reality of academic burnout. Many students appear okay on the outside, but inside, they are already mentally and emotionally exhausted. Today, I will discuss what academic burnout is, why it happens, how it affects students, and what we can do about it. First, exhaustion, detachment, reduced performance. Academic burnout is more than being tired. It is a condition caused by long-term stress. A student may feel drained, disconnected from school, and unable to perform well. Even if they still care about their studies, they begin to lose energy, focus, and motivation because they are emotionally and mentally overloaded. Second picture, not lazy, overwhelmed. Burnout is often misunderstood. Some students are called lazy when they stop participating or lose motivation. But in reality, many of them are simply overwhelmed. Burnout happens when stress becomes too heavy and constant. It is not a lack of effort. It is often a sign that the student has been carrying too much for too long. Third, too much, too fast, too often. One of the biggest causes of burnout is academic overload. Students face quizzes, projects, recitations, deadlines, and exams at the same time. When tasks keep coming without enough rest, school stops feeling manageable. Instead of being motivated, students begin to feel trapped, pressure, and constantly exhausted from the non-stop demands. Next, grade self-worth. Many students also experience pressure because they connect their grades to their self-worth. They feel that being unsuccessful means always getting high scores. Some want to make their family proud, keep scholarships, or meet expectations. Because of this, even one low grade can feel like failure, which adds emotional pressure and increases stress. Comparison culture. Social media can also contribute to burnout. Students constantly see classmates posting awards, perfect notes, productivity videos, and achievements. This creates comparison culture. Instead of feeling inspired, many students feel behind or not good enough. They begin comparing their own struggles to other people's highlights, which can make stress and insecurity even stronger. Tired all the time. One common sign of burnout is constant exhaustion. This is not just ordinary tiredness after one busy day. It is the kind of exhaustion that stays even after resting. Students may feel sleepy, weak, mentally slow, or physically drained. Even simple school tasks can begin to feel much harder than usually because their energy is already depleted. No motivation. Another major sign is losing motivation. A student who used to be active and focused may suddenly stop trying, procrastinate more, or avoid schoolwork. This does not always mean they no longer care. In many cases, they still want to do well, but they feel too emotionally tired to begin or continue their tasks. Irritable, anxious, empty. Burnout also affects emotion. Students may become more irritable, anxious, frustrated, or emotionally numb. Small problems can feel bigger than usual. Some may cry easily while others feel nothing at all. When emotional stress builds up for too long, it becomes difficult to stay positive, patient, and mentally healthy in school and daily life. Lower focus, lower performance. Burnout directly affects academic performance. Students may find it harder to focus, understand lessons, remember information, or finish assignments on time. They may start submitting incomplete work or getting lower scores. This creates a harmful cycle. The more stress they feel, the worse they perform. And the worse they perform, the more stressed they become. Body trying but I'm tired. Many students hide their burnout. They still attend class, submit assignments, smile at others, and say they are okay. But privately, they may be exhausted, anxious, and emotionally overwhelmed. This is why burnout can be dangerous. It is often invisible. Some of the most hardworking and responsible students are the ones suffering in silence. Fear of being judged. Students often stay silent because they are afraid of being judged. They worry that asking for help will make them look weak, dramatic, or incapable. Some feel guilty when they rest because they think they should always be productive. Because of this, Fear many students hide their struggles until the burnout becomes more serious and harder to manage. Next, support pressure. Schools also have a role in preventing burnout. Teachers can avoid unnecessary overload, space out deadlines, and create more supportive learning environments. Academic excellence is important, but student well-being matters too. When students feel safe, supported, and understood, they are more likely to stay motivated, participate better, and learn more effectively. Listen first. Families can help by listening instead of focusing only on grades. Sometimes students do not need pressure. They need understanding. Asking simple questions like, "Kamusta ka?" or "Do you need help?" can make a big difference. Emotional support from parents or guardians can help students feel safer, less alone, and more capable of handling stress. Success should not destroy the student. Education should help students grow, not break them. Working hard is valuable, but balance is just as important. A student who is constantly exhausted cannot learn at their best. Real success is not only about high grades, it is also about growth, health, emotional stability, and the ability to continue learning without losing oneself. Last, burnout is real. Awareness is power. In conclusion, academic burnout is real, common, and often invisible. It is caused by pressure, overload, and lack of balance, but it can be managed through awareness, support, and healthier habits. If we want students to succeed, we must also protect their well-being. Thank you for listening.